G'day guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to go over my tips for round 13 and a little look back at round 12. Just before I get stuck into it though, getting super close to the 1,000 mark, which I'm very excited about. It's been a goal for quite some time, and I highly encourage, if you're new to the channel, welcome and thank you for coming aboard. Subscribe away because we can do some more cool stuff for the 1,000 plus, and yeah, just keep that sub button clicking. And yeah, we can continue on the next journey together to 2,000 and beyond. We'll see how that goes though. A little bit of a look back to round 12, which is just about complete. Obviously, we've got one game tonight, which is Richmond and the Gold Coast, but thought I would get them done now rather than 11:30 p.m. Looking over this round, I think I've got about 5 right, so it could be about 6 if that one comes through. I got that one wrong. I got the first 2 wrong. Those 2 right. Those 3 right. So yeah, that adds up to 5 to me. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, so aiming for 6 this week, obviously. Yeah, I don't even know what upsets are, but I know the first one was an upset. The Giants very poor. We'll move into the tips for round 13 anyway. Gold Coast have Carlton. This one's at TIO Stadium. I'm backing in the Blues here, but depending on what the Suns do tonight, I really like the way they're sort of playing. Gold Coast haven't won a game for a while. They obviously drew with Essendon, and it's kind of similar to previous years where they've started off really well and then sort of tailed away. So, yeah, Carlton, but not with a great deal of confidence. Genuine 50-50 that one. If it was at Gold Coast, I would be tipping them, but sort of neutral ground, I should say. Anyone could win that one. I think Carlton playing just a little bit better, but not, yeah, I don't know about that one. We'll see. The Western Bulldogs, they have Melbourne, and this one's at Metricon Stadium, so where Gold Coast would like it to be. I'm going to go Melbourne. They obviously haven't beaten a lot of late, but the way they've done it is been pretty comprehensive. They've been really good with their ball use and ball movement, and their forward end is looking really good now. So I think, yeah, Melbourne by a couple of goals in that one, but Dogs definitely will take it right up to them, no doubt. Moving over to Adelaide Oval, we have Port Adelaide playing Hawthorn, and Hawthorn, they obviously went down to the West Coast Eagles by 5 goals. I think Port will respond big time here. They obviously got trounced by the Cats at Metricon. They have never lost a game at Metricon, Port Adelaide, until that game, I believe. So they've done well here to arrest some momentum there. So I reckon Port Adelaide for mine to get the job done there, probably in that sort of similar range, 3 to 5 goals. Essendon then take on Richmond. This one's also at TIO Stadium, but dream time at TIO, not at the G this year, for obvious reasons. Unless Richmond do something crazily bad tonight, I would be leaning towards Richmond to get the win. Essendon don't really have much of a brand or a style at the moment. They're in no man's land, unfortunately, and I know what the Tigers can do, so I'm tipping Richmond there. We go over to the West, and Freo, they host the Swans. This game will be really interesting because both sides in pretty reasonable touch. Dockers just went down to the Blues after the siren in quite devastating circumstances. I'm going to tip Freo just. They always give you a chance because they don't get a big score on the board, but Sydney give you a bit of a chance as well. But I'm going to go Freo, but yeah, not with stacks of confidence because Sydney, they do play fast and exciting footy. But yeah, hopefully Freo good enough in the coalface to nullify Sydney's impact. The thing with the Giants is they've had no pressure, and I know Fremantle are going to apply really good pressure most weeks. Adelaide have Geelong. This one's at Adelaide Oval, and the Crows obviously went down to not Melbourne. I'm trying to think of who they played previously. Gosh, my mind has escaped me. They played the Western Bulldogs. That's right. They played the Dogs, and they were an absolute rabble. So. Yeah, who knows if they're going to get a win this year. There's a couple of games. Carlton and Hawthorn are their only chances, I reckon. If they can't win those, they will go 0-17. Hopefully not. I think they'll win one, but I don't know when. It's not going to be this game against the Cats, who are absolutely flying, but by no means does that mean the Cats take them too easy, because if you don't rock up close to 100%, teams can trounce you. But I think, yeah, the Cats in that sort of 6-goal range, I think. Our form our form... Yeah, it's been really prolific recently. So our form stacks up is what I was trying to say. I finally got that out. I need some water. I need someone to bring me some water here, ladies and gentlemen. Geelong winning that one comfortably. Then we got Brisbane at the Gabba. They've got the Saints, and yeah, I've tipped the Saints in this one mainly due to my tipping competition that I'm currently in, and I think Brisbane probably win, but I've got to get a few upsets here. So Saints in a bit of an upset. They haven't put too many feet wrong, or haven't put a foot wrong too much this year. I'm really struggling, so yeah, I might need to get some H2O in me. So yeah, mainly for my tipping competition, I'm tipping the Saints. If I'm betting for my life, obviously I'm going to tip Brisbane, but I'll go the Saints in an upset. They've got more structure up forward, maybe. They shouldn't play Charlie Cameron because he's like injured, but anyway. West Coast have Giants at Optus Stadium. Eagles win pretty easily here for mine. When they're a good side and they're playing at home, they're pretty hard to beat. Step one. And the Giants have been deplorable and inconsistent, and they're soft. So I have to go the Eagles. The final game of the round, Collingwood have North Melbourne. The Gabba, I'm going to tip North Melbourne because they're in slightly better form and don't have 20 injuries, and they're playing decent footy. So along a little bit of an upset there. I don't know who the favourite is, but yeah, leaning towards North Melbourne in that one. So a few upsets in there, guys. I'm chasing tail here. So yeah, mainly for my own tipping comp, and I want to tip the same tips. So yeah, well, that's okay. And I'll definitely have to get one for next year for sure. Didn't quite happen this year, and sort of randomly just happened. So would be good to have one next year. For you guys, have you guys engaged and have some good battles there, and then you can beat me because I tipped too many upsets and whatnot. Should have tipped the Cats, but that's okay. We live and learn. Now that I tipped Geelong, they'll probably lose, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully not. I hope you enjoy the tips, guys. Comment yours down below. I've got the podcast as well with the fellas tonight, so that'll be good fun to go through the proceedings and what's been happening in the AFL world, AFL circles. So feel free. I've got a link down there as well for you guys to check out the podcast if you want to listen to the lads banter around about footy and the circles there. Thanks for watching, guys. Like the video, subscribe. Once again, let's get to that 1,000 mark very soon. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening. Take care. Goodbye.